As Japan's Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi calculated, her strong approval rating early in her term have translated into votes. With the opposition caught off guard by the 16-day snap election, the Liberal Democratic Party has won more than 2/3 of the seats in the House of the Representatives. This is the first time since the World War II that a single party has crossed the constitutional amendment threshold, meaning Takaichi not only remains in power, but Japan's political landscape could face significant challenges. Japan's House of Representatives consists of 465 seats. A simple majority allows the ruling coalition to pass over government bills, budgets, and key appointments without relying on the opposition. If the coalition holds more than 2/3 of the seats, it can override the upper house's rejections and potentially initiate a national referendum to amend the constitution directly from the lower house.
The election result represents not only a decisive victory for Prime Minister Takaichi's ruling coalition, but also a historic shift in Japan's post-war politics. With her party securing a commanding majority and the opposition weakened, the government's policy agenda marked by a strong emphasis on security and a distinct nationalist tone is now poised to advance rapidly. In practical terms, there are few remaining checks within the parliament to slow its momentum. This dynamic is likely to accelerate the rightward drift of Japan's political landscape.
What can we expect from her foreign policy? Is Takaichi likely to take any concrete steps?
In foreign policy, Takaichi is expected to act more assertively, leveraging her strengthened mandate. Her upcoming meeting with U.S. President Trump may see firmer positions, while her approach to China will likely follow a dual track, maintaining a hard line on strategic issues like Taiwan, yet striving to preserve crucial economic ties. This balance will make her China policy particularly complex to navigate in the coming years.
In the meantime, the Chinese Foreign Ministry reiterated China's consistent stance when it comes to the election results.
Elections are a domestic matter in Japan, yet some deep-seated, structural issues and ideological currents and trends reflected in this election were worthy of deep consideration by insightful people from all walks of life in Japan and the international community. Lessons from history are close at hand and must not be ignored. China's policy toward Japan has been consistent and stable, and will not change because of any single election in Japan. We once again urge the Japanese side to withdraw the erroneous remarks made by Takaichi concerning Taiwan.
National security and military policy have been central to Prime Minister Takaichi's platform. While these positions have bolstered her domestic support, they have also sparked concerns at home. A political cost she must now manage. A survey released by Japan's Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications on February 6 shows the Engel coefficient, measuring the share of household spending on food, has risen to 28.6%, its highest level since 1981 amid rising prices. How everyday economic issues are addressed will play a critical role in shaping public support for Takaichi's government in the future. Despite her electoral victory, the return of the lawmakers previously implicated in black money scandals could pose challenges to Takaichi's new term.
Lawmakers from the Abe faction promoted by Sanae Takaichi are valued for their grassroots clout, but many voters temporarily overlook the scandals linked to them. If a Takaichi administration fails to address everyday economic and social concerns, those money and politics controversies could quickly return, fueling attacks from the opposition and the media, and putting the cabinet itself under pressure. More broadly, renewed scandals could intensify the LDP's internal factional tensions, turning what appears to be a decisive victory into a source of latent risk for Takaichi's leadership.
The new term for the lower house runs for 4 years. With her position secured, Prime Minister Takaichi now faces the real test, navigating both domestic pressures and international challenges in the coming days.